What up YouTube, Topaz Yates back for another review, and this one's to that Montana 300 views from the General's helmet, and I'ma give it the red light, you dig? I mean, he has his moments here as he's sticking to his strengths of what he really is great at, which is lyricism and just spitting bars, but yet you gotta understand that he's a one-dimensional artist. He's just like LeBron when he came into the league, you dig? Like, LeBron, he was rough when he first came in, but what he did was amazing. Like, he was stronger, faster, he was able to play all five positions. So therefore, he could stick to his strength, which is cutting to the basket and finishing. But yet, the more he got into the game, the more people realized how to guard him. And he had to adapt. He had to grow as a basketball player. Like, he couldn't just slash to the hole no more. He had to develop a jump shot, intermediate one, and then he started getting better at three-point shots. And then as his career continued to progress, he began doing post-up moves and all that. And that's exactly what Montana 300 is doing here, where he's doing a bunch of these auto-tune like songs that you hear a whole bunch from the notable artists and stuff that's out there in the game. This is him adding to his repertoire so that he can honestly do this type of music as well. He's updating his sound. Now, personally, I just don't like where the music industry is going right now. So for him to do a project that's somewhat based upon what's happening in the game right now, you can tell is going to be falling off from his previous works. But I understand it though, because you got to adapt to the way that the game is being played. I mean, look at it like this. Look at the NBA again. If you try to build a team in the NBA where you're trying to play like 90s basketball with some bigs and try to get the ball in the post and do post-up moves and stuff all the time, dude, then your team isn't going to win in this current generation of basketball players, because the way that they're shooting up threes like the Warriors and all that stuff who changed the game, they ultimately forced out the big man in the center who can't shoot or pass. You feel me? So you overall will just lose the way this game is being played. So therefore you gotta adapt as the game goes. Just like how individuals in the rap game need to see how these people were climbing and doing well with the auto-tune singing / rapping and all of this stuff, and not really focusing too heavily on concepts and stuff like that, dude. Like, you see how they playing it and you make your own variations of it and try to progress it into something positive instead of it being as the trash as we see it right now. So yes, I understand it and I support them, but yet I can't get behind songs like Souvenir, Getting in My Bag, A Monster, and individual songs that's of that caliber that's really not that good. You feel me? It's really songs like Tupac, where there's a whole bunch of references to what Tupac was when he was alive and all of that. And songs like Snakes, where clearly the concept is talking about individuals that'll betray you and all that. Those two songs were pretty straight. Like, I like the production. I like that's the songs that he's getting back to the roots of I'm just spitting here. Because as I said, this is where like he really stands out more than anybody else, because he just goes in. This is nothing but ciphers. He's just rapping. There's no focus on hooks or anything. He's just spitting bar after bar after bar, and these bars are pretty dope. And as you break down the entire project, that's really the core thing that everybody should look forward to out of a Montana 300 project. When he's saying bars like, yo, I'm back at it like a post move. As if you're an NBA player, a post move, you got your back to the hoop. How he said, I'm like Mike Tyson, how I love the box. As this is a reference to how he's trying to get with women and have sex with them, like that box. How he says, I don't feel you puss rappers, man. Does that make me a virgin? How he says he'll smoke you through the glass, but no bong, no. Like he's referencing, I'll shoot you through a window. How he said, I got killers out back, but no steakhouse. Reference to the Outback Steakhouse. How he said, I'll hit you with the 9 like I'm Bobby Boucher. In which I never even realized that Bobby Boucher's number in the movie The Waterboy was the number 9. How he said, I'll split your ish like a divorce. like split your head as in split your wig or shoot at you or whatever, but split up a house like a divorce will do. Solid reference. How he said, I can't wait for you to come out. Like the concourses. Like he's sitting there waiting on somebody to come outside so he can shoot them, but yet it's the same kind of concept of how people are waiting for the new Jordans to come out. Like how he said on the Tupac joint, man, if it's me against the world, you better pray for the world. And the bars go on and on and on, man. As I said, this is the absolute strength that Montana 300 brings to the table. It's just he needs to become more of a well-adapted, more thorough of a artist where he can make solid songs and not just depend on lyricism all the way through, you feel me? So I definitely enjoy what he's trying to do here, but yet this project just simply wasn't it. I think he can progress and still make quality music at the same time better than what this ultimately is. So overall, I'm gonna give this joint, man, a 4 out of 10. One you should definitely peep out for the lyricism. It gives you multiple plays. It's just there's not much quality music to it, and the quality music is the most important aspect of anything that's being released. I hope you enjoyed the show. You can follow me at Twitter up there, and you can go to downloadpaz.com, that's down there, to read today's article.